reported a new discovery of acetylene in 1836, he obtained a black substance proved to be a new compound. The gas was rediscovered in 1860 by Marcelin Berthelot. He produced acetylene applying heat to organic compounds and by electrochemical. The properties of acetylene, the UPAC name is ethene, and the simplest and best known member of the hydrocarbon series containing one or more pairs of carbon atoms linked by triple bonds. We can check this in the image, and it is a colorless, inflammable gas. More chemical and physical properties like solubility in water 1.2 grams per liter. Acetylene can be decomposed to its elements with the liberation of heat. This composition may or may not give rise to explosion depending on conditions. The acetylates of silver, copper, mercury, and gold are detonated by heat, friction, or shock.
In the obtaining process, acetylene is produced by any of three methods: by reaction of water with calcium carbide, chemical reaction process, by thermal cracking process, and by a variation of the chemical reaction process called a dry process. Use only a limited amount of water, which then evaporates as it absorbs the heat. In the chemical reaction process, acetylene may be generated by the reaction between calcium carbide and water. This reaction produces a considerable amount of heat, which must be removed to prevent the acetylene gas from exploding. There are several variations of this process, in which either calcium carbide is added to water or is added to calcium carbide. In the thermal cracking process, the acetylene is generated by raising the temperature of various hydrocarbons to the point where their atomic bonds break. After, they can be made to rebound to form different materials than the original raw material.
We have a explosive plus water white and reaction condition llezGAJL and product types acetylene and calcium hydroxide. In the first step, our unfold acetylene is oxygen attacks calcium. Besides, calcium can have more two bonds. What is the break? The bonds have white or carbons. So where has our carbanion and possibly charged oxygen. We order form and have a stable molecule, we must not have possibility of negative charge. We turn procedure intermolecular argument. The wind hydrogen of oxygen are sort possibly so carbanion process to attack hydrogen. So carbanion takes equal a white oxygen can return to stability. This carbanion stability of oxygen equals. It is second traps. Sometimes happens again. Oxygen attacks calcium and same intermolecular agreement.
All the industrial level alkenes are mainly used as well as the most commercially important alkanes is acetylene or ethene. Commercially important alkene is acetylene or ethene. In the chemical industry, it is used in the manufacture of spectrum components, vitamins, polymer additives, solvents, and surface active compounds. Acetylene is mainly used in the welding and carving of metals and in the manufacture of plastic. Acetylene is considered a hazardous gas because of flammability and because this forms awareness of explosive mixtures with air. In addition, although it is not considered a toxic gas, it can cause fission when I reduce the oxygen concentrations to less than 18 by volume.